Hello and welcome to helpyourmath.com. In this video, we're going to look at calculating tablet dosages. Let's start by reviewing the three commonly used methods for calculating tablet dosages. Number one is proportions. First, we will set up the proportion. That's the known ratio equals the needed ratio. And when we set these up, we want to make sure that we're consistent with the units. So if we set up our first ratio as milligrams over tablets, then we set it equal to milligrams over tablets. The next thing that we'll do is we'll cross multiply. So to cross multiply, you take the cross products, that's the numerator of one times the denominator of the other, and vice versa, and we set them equal to each other, and then we're going to solve, and that's going to tell us the number of tablets needed. Another method is dimensional analysis. With dimensional analysis, we take the unit quantity divided by what's on hand, multiply it by the dose ordered to determine the dose quantity or the tablet quantity. When we do dimensional analysis, we should make sure that the units cancel. So if we have milligrams over tablets times milligrams, we have a problem, right? If we have milligrams over tablet times milligrams, this is not going to work. This will not tell us anything. We need to make sure that what we're dealing with here, this unit quantity will tell us the tablet anyway. That's what that would be. Over what's on hand would be the milligrams in it times the dose ordered, which the dose ordered will be in milligrams, and that way those units will cancel, leaving behind the unit of tablets needed. And lastly, there is the formula. That would be the dose ordered divided by what's on hand times that unit quantity will tell us the tablet quantity needed. Okay, let's look at all three methods. First, using proportions. So in this example, the order is for 0.5 milligrams, PO just means oral, of the given drug, and then this just means every 6 hours. Okay, so what information do we have on the label? We know that one tablet is going to be 0.25 milligrams. So using proportions, that was one proportion or one ratio that I just said. 0.25 milligrams is found in one tablet. We're going to set that equal to, what do we need? 0.5 milligrams in how many tablets is what we're trying to figure out. So now we're going to cross multiply. We want to be really careful we keep our units. We don't want to lose the units here because we want to make sure that everything cancels out, leaving behind the desired units. So we have 0.25 milligrams times X tablets is equal to 0.5 milligrams times one tablet. Okay, and then we're going to divide both sides by that 0.25 milligrams. And when we do this, we just want to make sure that units cancel. So here the 0.25s cancel and the milligrams cancel. Here the milligrams cancels with the milligrams. What we're left with is 0.5 times one tablet, which would be 0.5, divided by 0.25. So what's 0.5 divided by 0.25? Well, if you're not sure, we need to get that decimal out of the denominator, so we're going to move it over twice. Move it over twice, that's secretly multiplying by 100. That gives us 50 divided by 25. Aha, 50 divided by 25 is 2. This indicates to me that we need to administer 2 tablets to get the desired amount, 2 tablets. So that was using proportions. Okay, let's look at using dimensional analysis. For dimensional analysis, that's going to be the unit quantity divided by what's on hand times the dose ordered. So the unit quantity is going to be one tablet divided by what's on hand. So what's on hand is 0.25 milligrams. And the dose ordered was, what it was the order? 0.5 milligrams. And if we look at the dimensional analysis, what should happen is the units should cancel. So milligrams cancels with milligrams. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen. And now what we have is one tablet times 0.5, all divided by 0.25. And when we do this calculation, what we're looking at, we're going to look at the non-ones. So that's 0.5 divided by 0.25. And remember what we do here, we want to get the decimals. If you don't know what the division is, let's turn them into integer values in the numerator and denominator, so we'll multiply both by 100. That will give us 50 over 25, and 50 divided by 25 is 2. And what's the unit? 2 tablets. So I feel pretty good that that's exactly how it should be, 2 tablets, just as we saw with the proportions. Lastly, let's look at using the formula. So the formula is the dose ordered divided by the on-hand amount times the unit quantity. So the dose ordered is 0.5 milligrams. The on-hand amount is 0.25 milligrams times the unit dosage, which is 1 tablet. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Those cancel nicely. We have 0.5 divided by 0.25. We may recall from the previous 2 examples that divides to 2, and we end up with 2 tablets. So there we see those 3 methods. We saw proportions, we saw dimensional analysis, and we saw the formula. Thank you for stopping by.